Hey guys, it is Briar Trash here and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. So today is gonna be a fun one. So if you guys saw a few weeks ago, somebody was posting on Facebook in model horse groups claiming that they were me. They had their Facebook name as Sabrina Shannon, and in the posts that they were posting in these groups, they would say I'm Briar Trot and link my YouTube channel. Now, my name is not Sabrina. My first name is Shannon, but this person had photos of me, really old photos of me and my boyfriend, me and my horse, and it is just horrible. I tried to report the account as impersonation, but Facebook did absolutely nothing. And I know a bunch of you guys did it as well, and it just got nowhere. And clearly this person is still trying, because today I got a message from one of my followers telling me that she is still at it and was posting in another model horse group. When I find this out, of course I share it to my Instagram stories, because I just really do not want my own name tarnished because somebody else trying to impersonate me. So I just want to get this out of the way. If I'm ever posting models for sale on Facebook, it's with my personal Facebook account, but I will never say in any form of that I am Briar Trot. First of all, that is so weird and so irrelevant to the post. So I promise you, even if somebody steals my real first and last name, if they claim to be Briar Trot, it is not me. Because I promise you, in an actual post, I will not say who I am. Because again, super irrelevant and so weird. I feel like this is becoming more of a problem of people who are more known in the community getting impersonated. I just saw somebody else say that somebody's impersonating them, and it is just so frustrating. So it inspired me to make a quick little video on how not to get scammed in the model horse hobby, and overall staying safe when buying and selling. Of course, I'm gonna miss some things, and I would love to hear any of your tips and tricks down in the comments below, so make sure to go read those. But we're gonna start off with a good one, which is the Model Horse Transaction Board Facebook page on Facebook. There's one really main one. I'm not sure if there's other groups that are more specific. I feel like I heard somebody saying that there was gonna specifically be a scammer group, but definitely join that Facebook group and look up anybody's name before you go through with a transaction. Feel free, if you can't find their name anywhere, to ask in the group saying, hey, has anybody done business with so-and-so, blah, 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 how were they? There are green lights, which is great transaction. You got the horse was as described, everything was easy. There's yellow lights, that's more for tire kickers, which are people that say that they're gonna buy a horse but then never do. Or I believe if you get a horse, it's just not as the seller described it to you. And then there's red lights, which is for people who scam you or don't make their time payments when it's a body model that they claim to be LSQ in the listing. There's a whole bunch of different scenarios for all of the lights, but that's the main idea. But today, two people in that Facebook group asked, hey, has anybody worked with Sabrina Shannon? And I was quick to be in there and be like, that is not the real person. I am the real Briar Trot. That person has been impersonating me. I did make a post about this a few weeks ago when in that group saying, hey, this isn't me, this is probably a scammer. So yeah, it's a really good place to look. Even if you're not a Facebook person, I feel like being in the model horse hobby, it is such a good place to just kind of look at stuff and make sure that you're dealing with good people, and also buying and selling horses. It is a really good place for that. Let's move on to the next thing, which I think is extremely important, which is you only buy goods and services when buying on PayPal. I'm not sure how Venmo or Cash App works with a goods and service transaction. Only use PayPal, but pretty much on PayPal, it gives you some it saves you a little bit if you end up getting scammed. Because if they never put in that tracking code, because if they never actually mail the horse, then you get your money back. If somebody is asking you to pay friends and family, immediately they might not be a scammer, but they're not good news. And I simply would not trust them. It is, I'm pretty sure illegal, and most in these groups, it's a requirement that you have to have people pay goods and services. Obviously, there's exception to this. If you are genuinely very, very good friends with somebody in the hobby and are purchasing a horse from them, okay, you can take that risk. I mean, there are people in the hobby that I've known for 8 or something years. Like, I know that they're not going to scam me, but like, they have to be one of my best friends in the hobby for me to like trust that. I mean, like, know them in person, know them very well, because even people over the internet, like, you just never know. You got to be safe. Another thing that you should be doing when you're like looking at that person's actual account is seeing if it's a newer account. And I know there's people that actually are making new Facebook accounts, but it's definitely a precaution. I know for the person that's impersonating me, it shows up as that the post was from 2021, but if you like click on the actual picture, at the time it said it was from a day ago. So this might either be an older account of theirs or an account that they hacked and then did something to make it seem like it was an older post. But with the post that they ended up putting today, like the ad listing, it said that they joined that group today. So yeah, it's great. Another thing that somebody commented, and I've been seeing a lot on the model horse transaction board, is that these scammers tend to say, please don't be leery, I'm an honest seller, when you start to question them of being a scammer. Or like when you say, no, I'm not gonna do goods and services. If they have to tell you that they are an honest seller and a good person and blah, 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 they're 99.9% of the time not. Like, that is just not a person you trust. And overall, if you feel some sort of ickiness about the situation, do not buy the model. There are way too many people in this hobby that are actively selling model horses right now that you do not need to risk it with somebody who is suspicious. Another thing is to always ask for more pictures. A lot of these scammers are stealing other people's pictures, which is so frustrating. If you've seen that picture before and it's a different person, like, it's so annoying, but it's like so hard to stop. But ask for additional pictures, ask for specific pictures. When it comes to horses with like markings, like, hey, can I see the left hind? Like, I want to see how crisp those markings are. Or like, can I get a close-up of her face? Or, you know, there's a lot of specific things you could ask. I know people will go as far as to say like, can you send me a picture of like your face holding that horse? Wait, why do I kind of want to do this to this scammer now? It's like, what would she do? All of the horses that she is selling are not horses that I own. So yeah, that would actually be kind of funny. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to interact with this person, but it is funny. Like, clearly they are a fan, and if you're watching this, you're crazy. I just want everybody to stay safe out there because honestly, it is so few and far between. I think just because I've had the transaction board like be more prevalent on my feed, I've been seeing more stuff about it and like becoming more aware of other scammers, and obviously having to deal with it somewhat on my own. But yeah, make sure that everything's matching up and nothing is feeling weird. Be smart. If you're younger and are purchasing models, consult with your parents and make sure that they don't feel like anything is going wrong, because people will definitely take advantage of younger people. But yeah, I think that covers a lot of this. I feel like a lot of this can be interchangeable when it comes to buying and selling. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this quick little video. I also just really wanted this up here so that if this person continues to claim to be me or any new people decide to do that, this video is right here and hopefully you'll click on it. I already posted like a short about it, but not sure how many people actually saw that. Like I said before, please comment any other tips that I might have missed. I know there's people that have been in this hobby a whole lot longer than I have, and they probably have a lot more to say about this. And make sure to subscribe for more model horse content. Make sure to follow me on Instagram at xxbaratrot and TikTok at xxbaratrot. And I will see you all in the next video. Stay fabulous. Bye guys.